Hello and welcome to Behind the Lines. I'm Diane Dayton. Today we're going to tell you about two wonderful events that benefit pets in our area. The first one we're going to talk about is Leo's Birthday Bash, and it's benefiting the Pet Pantry of Lancaster County. And with us right now we have Mel Sanders. You are the president of Pet Pantry. Carol Kirshner, you're a volunteer.
Yes.
And we also have who with us?
This is Leo.
This is Leo. And it's the birthday bash for Leo, right?
Exactly, yep.
And this is the 6th year. This has been going on for a while. How did this start?
The event actually started because I'm friends with Mary Seneff, the owner of Natural Stoneworks, where we hold the event. And we're both pet lovers, and we decided that we wanted to do something fun. And I said, well, let's have a birthday party for my dog.
And your dog is a rescue?
Yes.
From what, a puppy mill, is that right?
Yeah, he's a rescue from a puppy mill. He was living outside.
Yeah, and that was the whole purpose of this too. The date, so mark this down, is Saturday, March 19th, and it is a drop-in, 5 till 8, right?
Yes.
And where is Natural Stoneworks?
Natural Stoneworks is 455 Ice Avenue in Lancaster City, and there's lots of off-street parking for our guests.
Okay, so what goes on at this event?
Okay, well, we have food, we have music, we have artists and vendors. They donate a portion of sales that evening to the Pet Pantry. And we also have a doggy buffet, so our doggy guests can have some food. We have really nice raffle items. We'll be having pet pictures taken with photo Olay. The music this year will be Mama Tried. We have Mises Chocolate on board. They'll be selling some wonderful candies and donating a % to the Pet Pantry.
That's wonderful. So it's free to attend, and then the money comes from the donations from these various vendors that they give back. When we talk about this wonderful biscuit bar and the cake, you're a big part of that, Mel.
Yes, I've been making Leo's birthday cake since he started having his bashes 6 years ago. It is a fun event. I mean, people bring their pets with them. Everybody lines up. They watch Leo cut the cake and have a piece. The biscuit bar, the dog's belly right up to it. It's eye level, and they pick out what they like. It's just a fun event for the whole family.
And this has been a great benefit to the Pet Pantry, right?
Oh, this is going to be a major event for the Pet Pantry. You know, let's think about it. It's March. It's the middle of the winter. This is a nice night just to get out, have fun with your furry family, and enjoy it.
And I think people need to know how well Pet Pantry has done this past year with cat adoptions.
Well, we had 248 cat adoptions in 2014. In 2015, our goal was 400. We exceeded that by 11 adoptions, which we are thrilled to death about.
So there's great work that you're doing. The other thing that you also do with the Pet Pantry is you help people feed their pets so that they can stay in their homes, right?
Yes, that's basically how Carol got started with the Pet Pantry. That's our food program. We actually go down and hand out food at Water Street Rescue Mission. We have our monthly food program where people actually sign up for, and they come once a month and pick up food to sustain their animals. So they can keep them in their homes and they don't have to make that hard decision to give them up.
That's right. And Leo has been a great dog, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, Leo is an amazing dog.
So to think about, you know, rescuing dogs, I mean, that's so important. There are so many great animals out there available for adoption. Yes?
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why we like to have Leo's event, really to promote rescue and adoption and go to your local shelter and save a life versus buying a dog or a cat.
Yeah. You have some wonderful sponsors that are a part of this, and that makes all the difference in the world to have that support, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay. Expound a little bit more on them.
Well, Mary and Don Seneff are the owners of Natural Stoneworks, and they're big dog lovers, big animal lovers. So they help sponsor the event with myself. Darren Camps help us with the food and the human cake.
Okay.
So that's a wonderful thing. And like I said, we couldn't have a successful evening without our vendors and our artists that participate.
Yeah. Those pet photos are priceless, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So who is doing that?
That will be Photo Olay.
Okay.
Yes.
And so you can bring along your pet, as we say, well-behaved pets, right?
Yes.
But this must be a large venue to have this, to be able to accommodate. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, yeah. We typically get a couple hundred people, and they're, you know, plenty of room. It's a big, amazing open space. Yeah, just a really great facility.
Yeah. So you've been involved as a volunteer. You've seen a lot through the years too. How long have you been volunteering?
For the Pet Pantry?
Yeah, and then
Since it started.
since it started.
Yeah,
Were you a
absolutely.
volunteer before other places too with pets, is that right?
Oh, yes. Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's been a big part of who you are and what this is all about, taking care of, the animals in our area. And it does make a difference too when you can find the right home to put the pet. And that takes a little bit of understanding the pet and understanding what your needs and responsibilities are. Is that right, Mel?
Absolutely. When somebody puts an application in for a pet, we do review the application. We check their vet with them to make sure that the animals that they have currently are up to date on everything. We even sometimes do home visits if it's warranted. Sometimes people that want to adopt might not be the perfect pet parent at the time, but if we work with them, they can become that parent that they should be for their four-legged animal. So it's a win-win situation. The animal wins and the person that needs an animal wins. And then they become a family.
Yeah. So can we bring along donations then the night of too?
Yes,
And-
we would love donations of cat food, dog food, or you can even make a financial donation at the door.
Okay. And one thing that's great too at Pet Pantry, you have that wonderful store.
Oh, our thrift shop, yes.
Yeah.
Our thrift shop is absolutely amazing. If you haven't been there, it's time to stop in. There's so many great deals in there. Most of it, majority of it is all donated by people. Therefore, we can turn around and sell it to people at a really reduced rate. It's gently used items. If people are looking for beds, crates, bones, bowls, you name it, we have it in there.
And even those little scarves to go around
Absolutely.
the neck. So I've seen those there too as well. Yeah, this is good. We're going to put the website up on the screen. What are we going to find on the website, Mel?
You'll find our different programs that we offer, our low-cost spay-neuter. We also have we have feral clinics going on. We offer off-site vaccine clinics, our thrift shop hours, our adoption room hours. It's all right there for you.
Everything's there. So who should come to this event, Carol?
Who should come to Leo's party?
Yes.
We would love the general public to come. Children are welcome to come. We have children of all ages, well-behaved pets. Normally we get some rabbits. Some people bring their cats to the
Okay.
event. And that's the other thing. New this year, we will have Wags and Whiskers Boutique. It's fresh catnip, fresh cat toys.
Okay.
So for our cat-loving friends, they can come.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
good. That sounds good. There are going to be raffles too, is that right?
Yes.
Tell me about those.
The raffles typically come from local businesses, and they donate items. We normally get a donation from the Two Dudes, from the Fridge, from the Pancake Farm, a lot of local businesses. Transformation Salon usually donates.
Okay.
And they're really great items.
Well, when you say Michi's candies, I smile. Expound.
Macy's Chocolate, Tracy will be there with her dog Bosco, and they normally have a booth, and she'll offer all kinds of wonderful chocolates and candies and donate a portion of her sales back that night to the Pet Pantry.
That's wonderful. And in adopting a pet that has been through probably not the best situation, what do we really need to think about with taking care of that pet coming from that type of background?
First of all, the understanding that just because you take a pet into your home is not going to transform that animal into what you want. Sometimes it takes understanding and patience with the dog, just like with Leo.
Right.
He came from a puppy mill situation, and a lot of times when they come into your home, certain things crop up that from his history, and you need to understand that, and you need to know how to work with that.
Right.
And trust and understanding is what does it, and a lot of love.
A lot of love. And I think that's something that you also stress at Pet Pantry, and you do work with people on that too, to get that good match together.
As long as people understand that a pet is a responsibility, you don't get a kitten, you don't get a puppy, and then when it grows up, decide that's not what you want anymore. It's a lifelong commitment that you make to an animal. If people would take that seriously, we have a lot less animals in the shelters.
Yeah. Part of the family,
Yes.
right? That's really what it is. Yeah. And I know you feel the same about animals too. What do you have in your household?
Oh,
Here we go.
I actually have 5 rescue dogs.
Do you really? Okay.
I do, and they are all rescue, and I will tell you that 4 of them are black, because if you've ever heard of the black dog syndrome, in shelters, a lot of the black dogs don't get adopted, they don't stand out.
Okay.
Yeah, so hence, Leo's a black dog.
And yes, adopted, yes.
and adopted,
Yeah.
so yeah, so
Yeah.
Always rescue.
Well, that's
Yeah.
good. That's really good. Thank you so much for all the good work that you both do and your staffs do as well. Once again, it is Saturday and it's March 19th. It's at Natural Stoneworks. It is a drop-in from 5 till 8. Come in, take advantage of some of the great things the vendors have and bring along items as well. And you can also go to the website to get more details. This will be a lot of fun. March is a good time to do it.
Yes.
We've got another event coming up too, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Behind the Lines. We're talking about these wonderful events to help our furry creatures in the area. The next one coming up is Irresistible Easter Bunny Party, and that is on Friday, and that's March 11th, 5 till 8 p.m., and it's going to be held at Posh Bridal. And with us right now, we have Janelle Bertay, you're the owner of Posh Bridal, and also Karen Girth, you're not new to our show, as Janelle's not either, and you are the executive director with KPETS. And who do we have here?
This is Cody.
Okay,
Registered
we remember
therapy
Cody.
dog.
Yep, therapy dog. And
this is Weaver.
And Weaver. Hi, Weaver. So, bless you. So the inspiration for this, and this is the 5th year, right? Was Weaver, right?
Was Weaver, yes. Weaver is our ultimate therapy dog because, of course, Posh is a bridal salon.
Yes.
And Weaver is our mascot. He greets every bride when they come in the door.
Aww.
And we thought, what a better way to give back to our community is by doing something for pets, and Weaver was our inspiration.
So this event is what? It's a drop-in from 5 till 8.
Yes, on March 11th, and what we're doing is having pet photos with the Easter Bunny.
Okay.
But of course you can bring your two-legged children also. Anything with ears would be irresistible to be with the bunny. So we'll be doing that. We'll have, of course, the Posh Cafe. That's a pop-up cafe that we do in the salon. And everybody's always surprised that we're able to bring in pets into the bridal salon. But we clear it all out. We make it dog-friendly and cat-friendly. And this year, we're getting 2 surprise guests that are coming.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So since they're surprised, you can't give us any hints?
Well, I don't
or
know.
can you?
KPETS, what shall we tell them?
Possibly a mini horse.
Really?
And, yes, and hopefully a little Juliana pig.
Oh.
Tiny little pig.
Yes.
Gets all dressed up, yep.
Arnold the
registered.
pig, who is, of course, known in this area for going out for therapy.
Wow.
And we just think that therapy is so important. We're so thrilled to be able to partner with KPETS because they handle not only going to the library to read with children, but the stress that college students have, and then going to senior communities to be able to work with those that are in later years that need that love, unconditional love, just to be able to pet another pup.
Yeah.
So.
Now, Karen, you started this, what was it, like 13 years ago, I guess?
Yeah, in
at this
2003.
point? Okay, 13. And how did you come up with that idea?
Well, I was registered with my dogs through national organizations, and they just couldn't keep up with the demand.
Right.
So we started KPETS, and now we have over 350 volunteers that are out visiting people in Lancaster and surrounding counties.
What a difference this makes in so many lives, doesn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Everybody has a story to tell about how, how the visit has, really affected the people that they see.
Well, it's life-changing. It's really what it is. It's life-changing, and I've seen in different situations. So the areas that you really address are what, Karen? Where do you go?
Where I go to Schreiber Pediatric and Lancaster Rehab Hospital, getting trained to go to SARC in Lebanon, which is a Sexual Abuse Counseling Resource Center, to be in the waiting room for when they have to go in and deal with what they're dealing with. But we're in retirement communities. Like she said, the colleges are a blast. We were just at Hempfield High School for the kids going through their testing, and it was a hit. So wherever we can use the dogs to help people, brighten their days, it's a win-win-win because I get to show off my dog. Obviously, I like doing that. And he gets the attention that he loves, and we get to help those in the community as well. So.
Yeah. It's a great win-win situation. Now, this event that's on Friday, once again, it's March 11th, 5 till 8, and it's at Posh Bridal. What's the address?
That is correct. It is at 820 First Street, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We're right off of Columbia and Southwest End.
Okay, real obvious location, beautiful location, by the way,
Thank you.
too. And there's a suggested donation, is that correct?
Yes, we suggest $20, but it's up to anyone that comes. We just want to be able to make it a wonderful night for everybody to be able to come, and you'll get treats, and the pups will get treats, and Mrs. Candy will be there for an egg tasting.
Oh, really?
Which is, I think, very exciting, because who wouldn't want to go to an egg tasting?
Yeah, I want to go.
I know.
I want to go.
So we know that a lot of our brides have pups, and they love coming to meet with Weaver, and this gives them an opportunity to be able to bring in their dogs. But this is open for the public. It's not just for posh people that have come in, but for anybody that would like to come in that night.
Yeah, it's a great thing to do. Once again, it's the middle of the month, and we're looking for things to do. We're getting kind of itchy being inside anyway, so this is the perfect place. You were mentioning the Posh Cafe. Can you expound on that?
Yes. Well, we make a little section of our Posh and make it into a cafe that we usually serve a signature drink that night, and we will have Easter themed treats for the humans.
Oh, really?
And we will have, of course, biscuits for our buddies here, and toys and that type of thing that everyone can pick up and be able to enjoy to take home, because Easter is that time of year for treats also.
Yeah, yeah. So when you say Easter-themed treats, such as?
Well, we'll probably have some special cookies that will be coming from, I would suppose, the baker's table.
Okay.
And they'll probably be sending some cupcakes also. So we're pretty excited about that. You know, anything related to sugar is good. Sugar and chocolate for us humans, it's the best thing on earth. Yes.
Yeah. Karen, what makes a good therapy dog?
They need to be confident. They need to enjoy greeting strangers. Obviously, they got to like meeting strangers. They should get along with other dogs. They shouldn't be afraid to go new places. Because sometimes, my one dog is a little timid. She doesn't like going new places, but we're working on that. Just that they can focus on, the person that they're visiting and make them just feel special.
Yeah. So how do you go about finding these dogs? Do people come to you?
Yes, by word of mouth. I mean, and lots of the vets may refer us. They may have a client who has a really exceptionally good dog, and they may say, "Hey, have you ever heard of KPETS?" So we are always looking for additional volunteers. We get requests almost every day for our dogs to come visit. So we really could use more volunteers.
Okay. So to be a volunteer, what does that entail?
The first part is to go through the orientation, which is about 2.5 hours. That's just for the human part of the team. After that, we have you go through a group evaluation with several other dogs, doing basic obedience, sit, stay, down, leave it, that type of thing. After you pass that, then we ask you to go on 2 visit evaluations, where we give you a little bit of on-the-job training and see how you and your dog handle being out in a real-life situation. And after you pass all those things, it's actually $35 a year, and that gives you liability insurance for when you're out visiting on behalf of KPETS.
Okay. We're going to put your website up on the screen right now. What are we going to find there?
Pretty much the 3 tabs that are most important are the be a volunteer, find out how to become a volunteer. The next one is how to request our services. And then the other one is the support page. Right. So you can find ways to support us as a resource sponsor or a PAW sponsor and that kind of thing. And our events that are coming up is another tab that's there. So anything you need need to know about KPETS, you can probably find there. And if not, you can always give us a call.
Oh, that's great. And speaking of other events, that same weekend, there's also something coming up on that Sunday, the 13th of March, right?
Yes, we're having our Tales of Comfort dinner. It will be held at Brethren Village, and it's from 4 to 7 on Sunday, from 4 to 7, and it's a buffet dinner. We just found out yesterday. We have the menu all figured out, and we're going to have raffles and people telling their tales of comfort. And Janelle Stelson from Meredith Jorgensen from Channel 8 will be out to host the event. So it's going to be a really inspiring time. We'll have some of our therapy dogs there to greet people, so it's help everybody relax. But we hope to tell some really inspiring stories about what our dogs have done
Boy, that's going to be a busy weekend for you on
Yeah,
top of
yeah, it
everything
is.
else that you do too.
That's a good thing.
So we're going to put your website up on the screen too, Janelle. What are we going to find there?
Well, of course, you're going to find everything about bridal.
Yes.
Because Posh is all about bridal gowns and finding that perfect bridal gown for them. But it also has our events. But one of our things at Posh is about giving back to the community, because we have been so blessed by the brides that have come in. And as you know, Blue Ridge has been kind to us and come and supported our military brides that we had this past November, where we gave away 24 wedding gowns to military girls. It was amazing, amazing day. So this is another way that we can do it. We do it with our pups, because this is what it means to us. And I don't have any children. These are my children.
These are the children.
So this is the way that I give back to the children of our community, is through our fur friends.
Yeah, they're wonderful. So once again, this is Friday, March 11th. It's 5 till 8, and it is a drop-in. The address again, Janelle, is
820 First Street, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and that's
Okay.
at Posh Bridal.
So can we bring other donations along too, or cash is probably the best thing, right?
Financial support.
Financial
Yes,
support's
yes.
the best. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Bring that along and support and get your pictures taken. Bring your kids.
That's
bring your
right.
pets, well-behaved kids and well-behaved
Because
pets.
the Easter Bunny will be there for
Easter
photos.
Bunny will be there too. Okay, all
you
right.
bet it. So that'll be great on your Facebook page.
Yes, wonderful job that you're doing. We're going to take a brief pause and we come back. We have some final thoughts, so stay with us. We've been talking about some wonderful events that you can be a part of and support. One is the Leo's Birthday Bash, and that's going to be held on Saturday, March 19th, 5 till 8 p.m. at Natural Stoneworks. Carol, give me a final thought about that.
The event is held to create awareness and support, so we would like the general public to stop by.
Yeah, stop by, and you can also bring along any donations too, correct?
Yes.
Which are treats for cats and dogs and that
For
sort
the
of
Pet
thing.
Pantry.
Yeah, and enjoy photos and all kinds of fun things. And then we also have on Friday, March 11th, we have the irresistible Easter Bunny Party.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's to support, of course, KPETS, which is our therapy dogs, which are so important in the community for both youth and our senior citizens. So we want you to all come out and support that therapy dogs and come to Posh.
Yeah, and that is from 5 till 8. That's a drop-in as well, and you're allowed to bring
Correct.
pets along too, and there's photos.
Anything that has ears, let's put it that way. So two-legged or four-legged, we'll take them, because the Easter Bunny's coming for pictures, and
Yeah.
you'll want that on your social media, because Grandma will want a picture with that Easter Bunny.
That's right. Well, this is great. We're going to have fun middle of March and support all of these organizations. Thank you for all of the great work that you do.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us today, too. I'd like to say thank you for joining us. I'm Diane Dayton with Behind the Lines. And remember, keep looking behind the lines, and you might be surprised what you find.